Hey everybody,
Hey,
welcome back, welcome back.
back with some Cyber Shadow. Just beat the boss.
Yeah, we beat the tunnel cleaner. I think that's what it was called, right?
Yes.
Oh,
On to chapter 7.
I didn't realize that was gonna be there.
Yup.
Oh,
How many chapters did I say there were? 11?
yeah,
Gotcha.
something like that. Got an E field, which I think is just like a force field that you can hit outwards.
Gotcha.
These are all new enemies. I will say there's like that's like the one nice thing about this game for sure is that you always have like a new enemy type in every area.
Yeah, that's true.
Not a lot of repeats.
Yeah. A lot of games are pretty bad about that. Like, just giving you the same enemies over and over again. I remember that was one thing I really hated about Neo. I played that game for 15 hours and I felt like I had fought like 5 enemies.
Yeah. I mean, like even Dark Souls does it too. But
Yeah.
I don't think you really care in Dark Souls just because it's like you're not really doing anything specific, you know? It's just
Yeah.
you're going with a simple purpose of mostly just going for the bosses. That's like what you want to see.
Yeah. We're talking about that Switch Pro.
Yeah.
I also forgot to mention they also said that there's going to be a bunch of new games available for it when it comes out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll update some of the games.
I really hope
like-
so.
Ah, fuck.
Like Breath of the Wild.
I think Breath of the Wild and at least like higher frame rate would be sweet.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be able to hit 60 though, even with a like more powerful Switch. Like how much more powerful are we talking, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
But hitting 1080 would be cool.
I mean,
it
like,
doesn't run at 1080.
I mean, even if it just like got over like 30 FPS, I'd be happy.
Yeah. 1080 30 would, like a stable 30 would be an improvement because it had frame drops still. And it only ran at 900p. Or like a 4K 30 also would be cool.
Yeah. Even though you were just talking down about Camden playing 4K 30 on Spider-Man.
Well, if they gave us the option, it'd be one thing, but I don't think we're going to get an option. Nintendo doesn't strike me as the company that's going to be like, here, pick if you want a higher frame rate or graphics. Nintendo is more the company that's like, this is the way you play the game, the way we tell you to play the game.
And you're going to love it.
Yeah, and I mean, they're usually right.
Yeah. They're like, you watch really movies at 24 FPS, what's the matter?
I just hope, like, say, like, Breath of the Wild 2 is a launch title for the Switch Pro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really upset if it's hard to get a Switch Pro. And I have to pick whether I'm gonna wait to play Breath of the Wild 2 or play an inferior version of it.
Yeah. Which, I mean...
I actually had to do that with the Wii U.
I was gonna say you did that.
And I played the Wii U version. I played so much Breath of the Wild on the gamepad off the TV.
Oh, what the fuck?
It was very blurry.
Yeah.
But you get used to it after a few minutes.
I know, like, when I had, like, just got the Switch, I was trying to play fucking hell. I was trying to play like some games in like on the TV, and it was just like super laggy.
Yeah. Sometimes the handheld mode is just better because it's running at a lower resolution.
Yeah, because like I ended up like I tried to play Breath of the Wild on the TV, and like every time I walked into like the grassy areas, it was just bad.
Yeah. It has been updated since then, and there's not that many frame drops anymore.
That's good.
Yeah. But I mean, I mostly played the Wii U version, so the Switch version was a huge improvement.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Once
I got the Switch version, I never went back. Are you gonna pick up SMT3, you think, eventually?
SMT3? Oh, Shin Megami?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely interested in playing them. So probably.
Yeah. Did you ever play 4?
No. It's like one of those games that I always saw.
Yeah.
And I was just like...
I never played 4.
And it was just like, I don't got... Like, but like when they first came out, like they were not like my style of games.
Yeah, same here.
So it was just like, I'm not gonna play these. I have no reason to.
Nah. I actually bought SMT4 and SMT4 Apocalypse, its sequel, like right before the pandemic started. Yeah. And I'm really glad I did, because right after that they like skyrocketed in price. They're both about $100 each now, and I got them for like 30.
Yeah, it's crazy that like pandemic happened and then people were just like profit.
Yeah. So many things have like skyrocketed in price. I was looking at some price charts the other day actually, and just looking at like all the prices skyrocket.
Yeah. I
was specifically looking at Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness because I bought a copy of it in 2019 that ended up not working for $13, and now it's like $200.
Oh, butts.
I finally pulled the trigger on a $130 disc.
Oh yeah? You just wanted to play it? You're just like, screw it?
Well, I have the case.
Oh.
Because I got one that didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it was just straight up disc only, and it was 130.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's from Canada too, so it was actually like 170 Canadian.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, the one I got had disc rot, so there was no way to fix it.
Oh, what?
Apparently, that game in particular is one of the games that's way more prone to disc rot. The Twin Snakes is another one. Yeah. It's hard to find and that one also had 2 discs, so it's hard to find that game now that actually works.
Yeah. Wasn't Wind Waker also prone to it?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like, wasn't there just like
the original Wind Waker?
Wasn't there just like copies that just didn't work?
I don't know. I've never heard that, but I'd believe it. Yeah, I think disc rot's going to become a real problem over the next few years here for people collecting old games. But yeah, with SMT3, I'm pretty excited for it because, you know, I've gotten into Persona more, and I'm excited to see the like darker side of the series, as people call it. But a little nervous because people also talk about how like insanely difficult it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like what it's really known for, is being like probably like one of the hardest JRPG series, if not the hardest. Like, I've heard stories about how like you can like go in to a battle and like if the opponent hits you first, they can kill you before you even get a chance to move.
Really?
Like they'll just like combo you. Because you know, I don't know if it's the exact same, but you know, like how in Persona, like if you hit an enemy with something that it's weak to, you get another turn.
Yeah.
Like they'll just keep doing that to you until
Oh,
you
that
lose,
sucks.
and you won't even get a chance to attack.
That's rough.
Yeah. But I'm excited to check it out. I know a lot of people were kind of down about the price. Because Persona 4 Golden was 20, and this is coming out at 50.
Yeah.
But their Persona 4 Golden, they didn't make any changes at all, and this one they're adding voice acting.
No.
So I think adding voice acting is a pretty substantial change
Yeah.
to warrant a higher price.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely becomes more costly than even like for production.
Yeah. One scummy thing they're doing though is that Dante was in the original game and they're charging DLC for him.
Yeah. I do remember like seeing that like another like the Japanese version was getting like a specific one too.
Raido.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be in all versions, and then Dante is DLC.
Yeah.
Is that the game where the meme Dante from the Devil May Cry series came from?
Maybe.
Like featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
I don't think I've ever seen that meme.
Oh, people will just be like, when they're like talking about like ridiculous names, they'll be like, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe and Knuckles featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
I mean, that's just... Oh, fuck me, dude.
Yeah, that'd be a good game.
That's just how Nintendo rolls.
Yeah.
And Capcom. You ever seen a Street Fighter title? Jesus.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm excited to try that out, and hopefully I'll like it and then pick up SMT5 when that comes out.
For sure.
I'd be shocked if that game came out in 2021 though, like they say.
You have a little faith.
Yeah.
So do I, but you know. God damn it.
No way God of War is coming out in 2021 either.
Hasn't that been pushed back already?
Not officially. All the like insiders and rumors are saying there's no way it's coming out this year.
I mean, I believe it. Because
I mean, they didn't even show like a trailer or an image. They just had a logo.
Yeah. And what was it? The last God of War only came out like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't that in the...
I mean, this one should take less time to develop since it's a sequel, but still.
It's the worst.
People are saying Breath of the Wild 2 is going to take less time to develop, though, because, you know, they already have the engine and the assets. But it's at this rate, assuming it doesn't end up coming out this year, even if it does come out late this year, it's going to be about 5 years between Breath of the Wilds 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Which is, like, not that much shorter than the distance between Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild 1, which was 6 years.
Yeah.
So I think that's just kind of a myth that people always say it won't take as long. It seems to take just as long.
Yeah. Alright, let's get the fuck out of that area. Yeah, I know it takes time to make a game. Don't be pushing that shit out. I want the best game possible.
Yeah. I really don't care how long a game takes to come out because there's always like 8 other games I want to be playing anyway.
Exactly.
Like there's just no way to play every single game that I'm like interested in as it comes out.
Yeah. Like, I can't even like pretend.
Hmm.
It's just like, if a game is gonna take a while to come out, then oh well.
Yeah. Especially like since indies have exploded, like there's just so many games.
Yeah. Oh no.
Like when you collect for like old consoles, like the Nintendo 64, for example, there was like
Oh,
200 total games.
Yeah.
Now there's like thousands of games on every
Yeah.
platform.
Come on. What the fuck? Yeah. Like you think like collecting for the old consoles is like hard, but if you try to do this like in the future, like when all these current consoles are old,
Yeah,
impossible.
it's gonna be impossible because
Impossible.
like you have all the limited run games, like stuff like that, you know.
But also, if you think about it, you're like, back then, if there was a game on another console, it was generally like not the same game either.
Yeah,
Like
like with the Super Nintendo and Genesis, you mean?
yeah. Like they, oh, get the fuck out of here! Like, there's so many games where like it just was completely different.
Yeah.
Like all like the Disney games were like somewhere different. That's because like one was made by Capcom, one's made by, what was it, like Virgin?
Yeah. Yeah, they made a lot of them.
And then like the Adventures of Batman and Robin game, those are different.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off.
Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time, then Hyperstone Heist.
Yeah, we never talked about that new Turtles in Time.
Oh, on what is it, like that came out on like the 360 and stuff?
No, the one that was just announced.
There's one
That's being
announced?
published. Yeah, Turtles in Time, or not Turtles in Time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. That's inspired by Turtles in Time. That's being published by .mu, who published Streets of Rage 4.
I had no idea.
Yeah. It's not made by the same people as Streets of Rage 4, but it's the same publisher. And it's being made by Tribute Games.
I know
new beat 'em up, just like Turtles in Time.
I'm down for it. I know, was it like Arcade 1-Up came out with like a Turtles in Time cabinet, and I wanted it so bad, but I was just like, there's no point in me getting this.
Yeah.
Because I don't have anywhere that I could even put it. But I was like, it'd be so cool to play Turtles in Time.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
Fuck.
Yeah, we'll have to play through Shredder's Revenge. Like we did Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah.
You should look that up after this. It looks pretty cool.
I'm definitely going to.
Yeah, that was a few weeks ago that it got announced.
Yeah, I never even heard anything about it.
I guess it was 1 week ago. According to this. March 10th. 13 days.
Cause I know, was it like one came out on the 360 and PS3, right? Like
it was garbage.
like a redid version. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything special. I remember I played the shit out of it though.
It got delisted.
Did it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was like
Fuck.
it got delisted and people were like, good. It didn't have the same reaction as Scott Pilgrim getting delisted, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's even got a Steam page already.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be checking that out in between these episodes.
Yeah, I'm looking at what this company has done before, Tribute Games, and I don't really know this stuff. Panzer Paladin, Flint Hook.
I think I've heard of Flint Hook.
Yeah, that one sounds familiar, but the other ones don't.
Yeah.
Mercenary Kings, Curses and Chaos.
Mercenary Kings was I remember it was like a PS Plus game back when the PS4 first came out. Fuck.
Gotcha. So yeah, but .mu, you know, I know they're only publishing it, but they got they were involved with Streets of Rage 4, and that went really well.
Yeah, that was Streets of Rage 4 is awesome.
Yeah. They've been involved in a bunch of beat 'em ups, seems like, or just like old games in general, like they did the Wonder Boy stuff.
Oh, all that stuff that's been coming out on like the Switch and whatnot, like was it the Monster or something?
Yeah. Dragon's
I like the
Trap.
art. Yeah, I like the art on those games.
Yeah.
It's really clean.
Yeah. I know they did Windjammers 2.
That's not even out yet.
Is it not?
No. I think it got delayed, actually.
Gotcha.
God, how am I even... Ah!
Yeah, I never really played the Turtles in Time. I want to. I played actually probably a little bit more of the Hyperstone Heist.
Yeah, I actually have it. I believe I still have it on Super Nintendo. Turtles in Time.
Those are one of those games that I never bought because I wanted to buy a complete in-box copy, but I could never find one for a good price.
Yeah, my Turtles in Time wasn't complete. It didn't come with the manual.
Yeah.
But I think I just bought like a manual to go with it. But I did
That's
sell
the same reason I never bought Mega Man X.
Yeah. I sold my Hyperstone Heist.
I think I had that, but I don't remember.
I mean, we might have played it. Just because, like...
I don't think so. I played it on an emulator by myself.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But I don't remember if I owned that game or not. It was a lot easier to find complete in-box Genesis games.
Yeah.
I know I had Castlevania Bloodlines, and I sold that.
Yes, we made it through. Yeah, I also had to sell my Castlevania Bloodlines.
Yeah. Got a decent amount for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of games like I wish I didn't have to sell that I had bought. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah, I wish I still had my complete in-box Pokemon collection for sure. And a lot of my GameCube collection. Even though I don't know where I'd put it.
Yeah. Because I have the like I really wanted that stupid arcade cabinet for TMNT. I even like at one point thought about buying like an actual like arcade cabinet of NBA Jam because I love NBA Jam.
Yeah.
And like I think it's like one of like the best sports games ever. It's so fun.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and it was like the full arcade cabinet, not like an arcade 1-up, even though they did come out with one. And I was just like, because like I had the money, because like back when I worked at the post office, I was getting bank, and yeah, I couldn't do that. It was like 80-hour weeks, so I was just like, I'm dead. But but I was just like, I got nowhere to put this, and I killed my own dreams in like an instant.
Yeah, it also seems like what I sold my GameCube collection for, it'd be worth so much more money now.
Yeah.
Like I remember selling Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for like $80, and that goes for like $300 easy now.
Oof.
And I had really nice copies of Coliseum and XD Yellow Darkness,
Yeah.
which I now have both. Well, I don't actually have XD with me yet.
Yeah. There's a... Like, I had to sell off, like, a lot of, like, the expensive games I bought.
Yeah.
Like, I had...
Those ones gotta go first.
Yeah, they really do. Like, I had just the cartridge for Hagani.
Yeah.
Which that one was kind of like an impulse buy, because I was drunk.
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh no. And I was like, guess I have it now. And that was like crazy expensive.
Yeah. I never had anything on that level. Like, I think the most expensive thing I had at the time was Earthbound cartridge only.
Yeah. Like, I remember I bought that complete in box, but like I didn't have technically complete in box. Just because mine didn't have the scratch and sniff stickers.
Yeah.
And then like I had like Dracula X in box.
Mm-hmm.
And all those I had Chrono Trigger like completely complete in box.
I did too, actually. I remember I bought it for $90 on Amazon. Now, like, probably can't even get the cart for that much.
Yeah.
I remember I traded in my microbiology book when I was done with it for an Amazon
like,
gift
get
card.
Get out of here.
And use that to buy Chrono Trigger.
Of course, as you would.
Yep. Yeah, I had Pokemon Emerald complete in box too, which I haven't looked at what a complete in box copy goes for, but the card alone goes for 180 now. And I sold it for like probably like $50.
It happens to all of us.
Yeah. I at least kept my Pokemon Gold, but that one's not even that expensive anymore.
Yeah.
Those games didn't really go up in value because there's like quote-unquote better versions of them with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and the batteries die in the Game Boy Color games very easily. So they're pretty consistently, like the carts are pretty consistently about $20. I learned how to replace the batteries though. So when I last bought them, I just bought the cheap ones without working batteries and replaced them.
Yeah, I mean, you got your dad's ingenuity in you.
I mean, it's not hard.
Yeah.
You just take the old one out and put the new one in. You just gotta solder to do it, but it's just like a little tiny bit.
Oh. Yeah, there's there's always the regrets of selling things that you enjoy that you wish you didn't have to sell.
Yeah.
But you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah. At the time, I didn't even really care that much that I was selling it because, like, I just didn't have a lot of money, and I cared more about having the money. And I was, like, just getting less interested in playing on the original hardware. And I was like, oh, I can just play it on, like, an emulator or whatever. And I still kind of am, but I do miss having them still.
Yeah.
It's just, there's no practicality to it anymore. Like, there was like a more practical aspect of it when I was first collecting, because I never really messed with emulators or anything. So to me, like, that was the only way for me to play the game. But now, like, even if I do have like a physical old game, I'll probably, if I'm gonna play it, I'll probably do it on an emulator.
God damn it. Yeah. Like it's a lot easier to play on an emulator for obvious reasons.
Yeah. I was playing Mario Golf on the Nintendo 64, trying to decide if I wanted to keep playing it there or move to an emulator. And I'm in like an 18-hole course, you know, I'm on like hole like 15 or something, and my Nintendo 64 just shuts off. I was like, well, guess I know what I'm doing.
And we'll talk more about that devastation in the next episode.
Yep. See you
Bye.
then. Bye.